have something to do, but I think I can't afford it or I can't finish it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe you'll have a hard time sleeping that night. You'll stay up late, late, late because you can't fall asleep.
But I try to I stay at the bed and I try to sleep, but maybe 1 hour or 2 hours I can
Okay.
fall
So do you
asleep.
do anything special to help yourself fall asleep? Like drink something or just lay there until you finally fall asleep?
No, but maybe I do some exercise.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe I run.
Okay, good. Yeah. So if you do some exercise, a lot of times people will read a book or something that will help them fall asleep.
Yeah, my boyfriend
He
does
does
it.
that.
He reads some books and he fall
Yeah, that
asleep.
helps. It helps some people to fall asleep sometimes. Maybe if they have a hard time, they'll read a book and that will help them to fall asleep. So that's good.
Yeah, yeah, I think
Great.
so.
So have you ever had an opportunity to travel to some different countries, Lucy?
No, I haven't traveled to other countries, but I hope I can go to maybe America or Canada in the future.
Oh,
And I traveled a lot of places in China.
okay. What are some of your favorite places that you've traveled in China?
I think it is Yunnan province.
Okay.
I have gone to Kunming, Dali,
Okay.
Lijiang, Shangri-La, and
So
Xishuangbanna.
do you like Kunming? Do you
What?
like the city of Kunming?
Yeah, but I like Lijiang most
Why?
because I think it's beautiful and it has a lot of skins. It has a lot of beautiful skins.
Okay. So lots of scenery, right?
Yeah,
Lots
yeah,
of
yeah,
beautiful scenery.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So where's your hometown?
My hometown is in Liaoning
Okay.
province.
Okay. So if I
Mm.
went to your hometown, what would I see? What would I
What?
see if I went to your hometown? What would I see? What would I visit? Is there some temples or what would I see there?
I think my hometown is a historical city. It has some places that was built in about several hundred
Okay, great.
years ago. Uh, and I think my hometown has a lot of delicious food.
Delicious food. Do you like to eat?
Yeah, but nowadays I'm lose
Okay,
weight,
so you can
so
you can just say nowadays I'm on a diet. On a
on
diet
a
means you're
diet.
just trying to watch the how much food you eat. You're trying to eat less food or you're trying to eat the right food so you can try to, lose weight.
Yeah, I'm lose weight, and I don't eat. I try to not eat anything after six
Yeah, that's
o'clock.
smart.
Like
A lot of doctors will tell you, even though my doctor, in America tells me don't eat after 6 o'clock. That's if you can try not to, don't eat after 6 o'clock. If you do, he said
yeah,
just,
yeah,
eat an apple or banana or some fruit or something. That's okay. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I
But
think so. Sometimes I eat some
peaches are good.
peaches.
I like peaches.
Yeah, I bought several peaches
Oh, you
tonight.
did? Are they
Yeah,
sweet?
yes. No, I don't eat it. I want to eat it
Oh,
tomorrow.
you're going to eat it tomorrow, not tonight. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
do you like to drink coffee?
Uh, in the past, I didn't eat coffee,
Eat,
but my boy
not eat, drink. Yeah.
drink. In the past, I didn't drink coffee, but my boyfriend really likes to drink coffee. So when I'm with him, I drink some
Wow.
coffee, and yeah, and he makes some coffee to
He
me.
makes some coffee for you.
Uh,
Yeah. You know what? I
for
think
me,
your
for me.
boyfriend is very, 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 very smart.
Yeah, I think so. I love to add some milk in
Okay.
my coffee, so it's
Yeah. A
Latin.
latte. Latte.
Latte. Yeah,
Latte. Yeah. Latte. It's French.
yeah, yeah. I like
You like
latte.
latte. Okay, good. So you like to now you're starting to kind of drink a little bit of coffee once in a while.
Uh, uh, maybe 3 times a week or four.
Oh, okay.
I drink it 就是
Okay,
so
I
so
drink it
much. I
like
don't.
three to four times a day.
Oh, that's so
That's a
cool.
lot, right? But that's okay. I mean, it's kind of a habit. Like
Oh
it's kind
yeah.
of a habit. So I guess I would say I'm kind of addicted to coffee because if I don't drink coffee, I'll get like a really bad headache.
Oh, can you get asleep when you drink a lot of
Sure.
coffee?
Yeah, doesn't really affect my sleep at all.
My boyfriend can get asleep after he drinking coffee too, but he only drink 1 cup of
Oh,
coffee a
oh,
day.
okay.
I advise him to do
Yeah.
that. Because I'm afraid if you drink too much coffee, it is
Yeah, if you
bad
drink
to
too
your
much
health.
coffee and your
Maybe,
body's not used to it, yeah, it can affect your sleep. The coffee that's not good for your health is the coffee that when you put sugar and cream and chocolate, you put lots of sweet stuff in the coffee, then it's bad for your health.
yeah. I never add some sugar
Yeah,
in my
yeah.
coffee.
A little milk is okay. Sometimes I'll add a little milk, but not very much. But usually I just drink it like this is just Americano, straight coffee, no sugar, no cream, no milk.
Yeah. But I think some coffee in Starbucks are too sweet.
Some,
Too
yeah,
sweet.
some are. Yeah, some of the different types of coffee at all coffee shops, Starbucks, Luckin, all of them, they have different sweet coffees. But I don't order those.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah,
I think a latte is
latte
delicious.
is good. Yeah, latte is good. But some of the sweet coffees, if they put sugar and cream and chocolate and stuff, then it's not those coffees are not healthy.
Yeah, I
Good.
think so. Sometimes I drink milk, only drink milk, and sometimes I will add it into the
Good,
coffee.
good. So now you go to you're are you like living in a dorm in a
Living in the
dormitory
dorm.
at your university?
Now I'm at
Okay,
home, but several days, the day after tomorrow, I will go back to my home, to my
okay,
school, because my new lessons will
okay.
start.
You'll start your new classes the day after
Classes.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you excited?
Uh, I'm a little worried because I will write my thesis.
Your essays.
Uh, uh,
Oh, thesis.
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 Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna write your thesis. You have to write your thesis. Have you
Thesis.
started it?
Yes. No. But in November, I must finish it.
Oh, okay. You have to finish it by November. So does it have to be like a certain number of words?
Um, uh, I I don't think too much of it, so I'm a little afraid. And when I come back to school, maybe I will start and I will have a lot of
Okay. So when
tasks.
you go back to school, then you'll start to think about it. Now you don't have to worry about it. Good
Yeah.
idea. Good. So do you have any questions you want to ask me?
Uh, uh, no, because I think the questions just like how to improve my spoken English or listening. I think practice
Yeah,
makes
practice. Yeah,
perfect. And
if you try to practice every day. There's lots of ways you can practice. Live streams are a good way. You can listen to podcasts, watch YouTube videos or videos on Bilibili. Yeah, there's lots of things you can do to improve your spoken English.
yeah. And I think if you have a choice to go to Beijing, I want to join your 那个
Sure. If
English
you
corner.
and your boyfriend both decide to come to Beijing to travel, you can, yeah, you let me know and I can, share the information and you guys can join my English corner. Does your boyfriend speak English? Good.
Yeah, but no, he's not at China. He's in the Sweden.
Oh,
He's studying
oh, he's
abroad.
studying
He's studying
abroad.
abroad.
Okay. Okay. That's good. That means that he's in Sweden. Sweden's so beautiful.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah, and I want to go there in the
Okay.
future. Maybe traveling, maybe
Sure. Yeah,
studying.
it's a very beautiful country. I would like to go there too someday. I've never been to Sweden.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. And my hometown is not far from Beijing. Maybe
Okay.
1 hour. I
Good.
can go there.
Good.
So if I have chance to go to Beijing, I think I will be very glad if I can join your
Sure.
English
Yeah.
corner.
We have that. I host the English Corner every Saturday and Sunday on the weekends. So if you're ever in Beijing traveling, you just have to let me know, and you're more than welcome to join us and speak English with everybody there. Will you be shy?
Maybe a little, but I think I
Yeah,
can
you
do
can
it.
do
I
it.
can do it.
Yeah, a lot of people when it's their first time, they're a little shy, and but then after we start talking, then all of a sudden they feel more comfortable and relaxed, and then they start talking.
Yeah, no, and no, I'm not feel
Yeah,
such
now you don't
nervous.
feel very nervous, right? Yeah, when you
Yeah.
first came up on the stage, maybe you were a little nervous.
Yeah, it's my first time to speak with a foreigner.
Well,
I think
just so you know, Lucy, you're doing just fine. So be confident. This should help with you. This should help you with your confidence that you did fine tonight talking to me. You made very few mistakes. I didn't notice very few mistakes, and so you should have confidence.
yeah, thank you. I
Okay,
think
and
so.
even though you make mistakes, that's okay. We all make mistakes, so you can't worry about making mistakes because everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah,
Great. So,
yeah. I, I'm I'm very happy. I'm very happy because I can talk
yeah, it
to
was
you.
nice. I'm glad you raised your hand, Lucy, and thank you so much. And I hope what are you going to do this weekend?
Uh, uh, and maybe
Oh,
tomorrow I will go there, or
okay.
maybe I will
Okay.
do some housework time too.
Good. You have a lot, and enjoy your university when you go back to classes. How many roommates do you have in your dorm room?
Three. Wait. Four.
Three,
Our 就是
four, four, three, including
including
me.
me, four.
Four. Okay, so four, including you. Okay. Do you like
Yeah.
your
I
roommates?
think they are cute.
Okay. Are they
What?
nice?
Yes,
Are they
yes.
nice? Okay, good. That's good. So you all get along. You never have any quarrels,
Maybe, uh, maybe
any arguments?
sometimes, but I try to avoid it. Mm.
Okay. Okay, good. So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
try to
yeah.
get along with everybody. Sometimes maybe they annoy you, but you just try to ignore it and just try
Yeah,
to
I
get
try to
along with
get along
everybody.
with well with them. But if they do something I can't stand, I will say it.
You'll say it. Okay, good. Good for you. Good for you. Okay. Well, thanks for coming on stage tonight, Lucy. Thanks for
Yeah,
raising your
yeah.
hand. It was nice
Thank
to
you.
meet you.
To meet you too, and I
Uh
think
huh.
I will be very happy if I can speak to you, talk to you next time.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, raise your hand again when I do my next live stream, and keep coming back and attending and raising your hand, and hopefully you'll have an opportunity to come back
Okay,
up on
okay.
stage
Thank
again.
you.
Okay, Lucy, have a great
Okay,
weekend,
okay.
okay?
Bye
Okay,
bye.
bye-bye. Lucy, thank you so much for joining us on the stage tonight. Her first time. Actually, she's very new to Hello Talk. I think she said 9 days. 9 days. Wow. Happy Hello Talk. Welcome to Hello Talk, Lucy. So thank you so much. Grace, hello. I'll come back soon singing. Yes, Grace. We missed you, man. What's been going on? You've been busy. Maybe I've been thinking about you. I had somebody ask today, how come Grace never joins your live stream and sings anymore? I'm like, I don't know what happened to Grace. I think he's probably been busy doing other things. So, when he has time, he'll come back. But anyway, Grace, yes, a lot of people, I have people asking about you. So, asking when you're going to come back or what happened, where did you go? He's like, he just disappeared. I'm like, yeah, sometimes people have other priorities in their life, and Hello Talk's not always their first priority, and they have other things to do. So, yeah, they disappear. So, it's understandable, it's normal. But anyway, Grace, yeah, when you decide that you want to come back, let us know, and you're more than welcome to come back up on stage and sing. We always love to hear Grace. So, anyway, thanks everybody for joining this live stream tonight. My name is Todd. For those that maybe just downloaded Hello Talk, I performed 90 times. Wow. So you've been busy. Obviously, Grace, your priorities are your career, your job. That's more important than, Hello Talk and doing live streams. So I totally understand. But when you're ready to come back, you're always welcome on this stage. So awesome. Great. We're looking forward to seeing you when you come back. Anyway, thanks everybody for joining this live stream. My name's Todd. I come from the United States of America, but I don't live in the United States of America. Now I live in China. I've lived in China, specifically Beijing, for 12 years. And but I don't speak Chinese, so that's one question that a lot of people ask me. And let me see what else. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a professor. I don't work at a university or anything like that. I'm just a normal, average, everyday guy. That's it. So I'm not that, I don't deserve to be called a teacher. I'm not a teacher, but I help people. I guess that's the thing that I like to do. I like to help people. So thank you so much. I'm glad that these live streams help you. I'm glad the information that I post on my moments help you. That's my that's what I want to do. That's what I like to do. So anyway, can I sing although I'm not a good singer? Sure. Everybody can sing. Everybody can sing. Yeah. I mean, anybody that wants to come up on the stage and can sing, it's okay. Even if you don't think you're a good singer, it's okay. I'm not a good singer, and I sing happy birthday to people, but I'm not a good singer. So, but even if you don't think your voice is very good, yeah, you can come up on stage and sing. It's no big deal. No problem whatsoever. You're welcome to come up on the stage and sing even if you don't think your voice is very good. It's okay.
Hello, it's me? Oh my god.
Hi. But I can't see your face. That's okay. I'm joking. You can leave your camera off. You
Yeah,
don't have to
hello,
turn your
it's
camera
me.
on. Cece?
Yeah, I'm
Hi.
good.
How
I'm just very surprised
are you?
because I'm on the stage.
You're surprised. Why? Well, that's okay, Cece. Takes a lot of courage to raise your hand and come up on stage and speak in front of people. A lot of these people are total strangers. You don't know them, and you're speaking your second language. So
Yeah,
I think
because
that's
I
awesome.
think we'll have a lot of people raise their hand, and I can imagine it's my turn.
Yeah, there's a lot of people, Cece. There's a lot of people raising their hand. You're right, but you know what? It's your turn. Okay? Yeah, it's your turn to be on stage. So
I'm
where
in
are you
Shenzhen.
located?
Do you know Shenzhen?
Yes, I've been to Shenzhen many times.
No,
It's
it's
a
a
beautiful
very
city.
boring city.
Boring?
Yeah,
You
I
don't
think it's very, very
think
boring.
it's
I was
boring?
born and raised in Shenzhen.
Wow. I think you're the first person I've talked
Really?
to that thinks Shenzhen is boring. Yeah, because I've been there. The only thing I like Shenzhen because, like because sometimes I'll go there mostly for business trips because sometimes the company I work for, we
Yes.
will cooperate with Tencent. And, so sometimes we'll have, some Yeah, some business trips. But anyway, it's always people are so friendly and it's a nice city. It's changed a lot
Yes, I
over the
think
last
it's a
10 years
very
though.
very good city and the people is very nice. But just for the city, I think is a little boring.
If you go down by the sea, there's you can ride ride a bicycle along the seaside, and it's
Yes,
close to Hong Kong. There's lots of things you can do. I think there's a place called like
yes,
Window of the
it's
World or
just a
something there.
sightseeing.
Yeah, that's kind of cool to go see that. They have like,
Yes, have you been to Hangzhou?
yeah, I have been to Hangzhou, but only for one day. That
What a
was it.
pity.
For it was for a business trip, and I was only there one day. I didn't even
Just
stay overnight.
very pity.
Yeah, it was just a quick meeting that we had in Hangzhou. So anyway, so it was but it was nice. It was really nice. Hangzhou's a nice city. Hangzhou is, they have
Yes,
that
the
big
West
lake,
Lake.
west, so it's very cool. But anyway, Shenzhen is nice. The only thing I don't like
It's
about
too
Shenzhen is
hot.
the weather. It's too in the summertime. It's
I don't know what the
too
meaning of
humid.
humid.
Humid
Oh
means
yes,
the air is very wet.
yes, I know.
Now you know, right? Because whenever I would go to Shenzhen, it's like my clothes were always so wet. It's like my clothes never dry. Even inside, they're so
Yes,
wet.
but in winter, Shenzhen is very warm.
Yeah, Shenzhen is, but in the wintertime, it's cold inside. It's warmer
Yes,
outside. But yeah, you're right. Shenzhen in the wintertime, the weather is a little better. A
yes,
little
it's not
better.
so cool. Not so cold.
Yeah, not so cold, right? Like in Beijing, we have winter, it gets cold. Sometimes we get a little bit of snow, it's windy, and the winters in Beijing are not really very comfortable.
Yes, but I haven't been to Beijing.
What? Cece, the Beijing is the capital
It's too
city of your
far.
country. Too far? Have you ever heard of these new things? They're called fast trains. You can get on a fast train and be here in like 4 hours or 6 hours. I don't know. I never take the train when I go to Shenzhen. I always fly. But I mean, you can get on a fast
No,
train and be here very
fast
quick.
train you say 高铁, high speed way. No,
High speed
I
train.
have
Yeah.
checked it. It takes about 10 hours.
Oh, it is. Okay. I've never taken the
Yes,
train.
fly
I
is
always
fast.
fly. Yeah, you can fly. I've never taken I've taken the fast train to Shanghai, and it's really fast. It's short, not very long, but I've never taken
Yes.
the train to Shenzhen. Good. So, what cities have you
Uh,
been to?
Shanghai, Suzhou, Hangzhou, Shaoxing, and Guangzhou,
Good.
and a lot of Guangdong province are the cities.
So everything in the south. You've never
Yes.
been to cities in the north, like Harbin. Have you
No,
ever been to Harbin in the wintertime?
it's too far.
Why?
Yes. I will go to Shanghai, Hangzhou, and Suzhou just because I have 4 years in there to have the college. Yes.
Oh, you went to college there. Okay,
Yes,
so you
the
like that
reason why
place.
I think Shenzhen is boring just because you can see the endless sightseeing and everything is man-made and e- the where you can go just the shopping mall, and more shopping mall.
Sure. Sure. Yeah. Shenzhen, many decades ago was just a small little
Yes,
fishing village, and it was nothing, and it built up very, very, very
yes,
quickly. And most of the people that live in Shenzhen weren't born in Shenzhen. Most of the people that live in Shenzhen come from other provinces or other cities to live there. I think I don't know very few people that were actually born and
Yes,
raised in
Shenzhen is the
Shenzhen.
immigrant city.
Yes, you're right. But anyway, whenever I go to Shenzhen, my colleagues
Oh,
always take
Coco
me to
Park.
Coco Park. Yeah, it's always exciting there. Lots of foreigner bars, lots of foreigner like Western restaurants
Yes,
and
it's
stuff. It's
it's in
cool.
Futian.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Have
It's
you
a
ever been
very
there?
old shopping mall.
Yeah, it's old. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. That I like a lot of
Yes.
foreigners like to hang out there. So have you ever had an opportunity, Cece, to travel abroad to other countries?
No. I want to go
No. Would you
to
like to
the
sometime?
North Europe
Northern Europe, like Norway
Yes,
and Sweden and Switzerland.
because
Okay.
I have seen
Why?
the video in Instagram and I thought there are very light in the fairy tale.
So it looks
Yes.
very beautiful, right? Okay. Yeah, it's nice. I've never been to Northern Europe either. I would like to go there. My ancestors come from there.
Your ancestor?
So like my great grandparents come
Oh,
from Northern Europe. My great grandparents, great grandparents on my mom's side come from
oh,
Norway, and my dad's side come from the Netherlands. So I'm half Norwegian and half Dutch,
okay.
but I'm American.
And now you are half Chinese, maybe.
Now I'm half Chinese too. Yes, because China's like my second home.
Yes.
So do you like to eat any American food?
No, I'm totally Chinese stomach.
Oh, you don't have a Western stomach.
Yes.
So you don't like to eat like McDonald's?
Except McDonald's.
Except McDonald's. Yeah, everybody loves McDonald's.
Yes.
It's so delicious, but it's so unhealthy.
Maybe.
Maybe it is.
If
If you ate McDonald's every day, you would be very, very big.
but you can have a very good mood.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. So when you're in a bad mood, Cece, do you like sometimes eat junk food?
Yes, I will eat McDonald's or some spicy food.
Oh, so you like spicy food?
Yes.
Oh, like spicy hot pot?
Yes.
Okay. How about can you cook? Are you a
No.
good cook?
No, I can't cook.
Oh, you can't. So you don't cook.
Yes.
Okay. Do you like to sing? I think your voice sounds like you're a very good singer. I think you're a very good singer.
Oh my God. You're the first person say that.
So you are a good singer, right?
I'm not. Totally not.
Okay. Okay. So you're not going to sing a song tonight?
No, I can't.
Okay.
Uh,
Well,
uh, uh, an alphabet song we learn when we're young.
the alphabet A B C D
Yes.
E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V. Right? You know the ABC song.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, yeah, we all learned that. So, Cece, why are you trying to improve your English? Or why do you attend? Why are you using Hello Talk? Why are you attending live streams?
Okay, it's a few questions. I will answer you one by one. Uh,
Okay.
and
Number one,
the first I have learned a long time of English, and I can read it, I can listen it, but when I speak English, I will always make some stupid mistakes, and I want to improve it.
okay. So you want to improve your speaking.
Yes.
Okay. Why?
Um.
Like, Is it a hobby or your job or?
Yes, you can. I have a very professional word in Chinese, but I don't know how to translate it.
Okay, you can say it in Chinese. Maybe someone in our audience can translate it.
心结.
Okay, that's your reason.
Yes,
Okay.
because I have learned English for years in school,
Uh-huh.
but I still can speak it very fluent, and I don't want to waste the past time I have spent.
Okay. At your job, do you ever have to speak English?
No, I'm a freelancer now.
Okay, so you don't. How about with with your friends? Do you ever have to speak English with your friends?
No, my friends is all Chinese.
So none of them are trying to learn English or improve their English like you.
Yes, so I
So
just can use Hello Talk.
so like when you're around your friends, do you ever speak English with them? Speak English to them, and then they'll think, "Wow, your English is so good."
You tell me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
You
think your English is good.
really?
Yeah,
Oh my God, it's a very big encouragement for me.
yeah. I mean, I think nobody's perfect. My English is not perfect. Your English isn't perfect. No, nobody who joins this live stream or any live stream, their English is not perfect. We don't have to be perfect. We just have to improve. As long as we make progress and improve, practice every day. If you're making some progress and improving every day, that's what matters.
Yes.
And I think you're doing. I think how long have you been using Hello Talk, CC?
Actually, I have registered this app for many years, but at that time, this app is not good to use. And actually, I downloaded it yesterday.
Oh, you re-downloaded it again yesterday.
Yes,
Did you
and
remember? Did you remember your password?
I don't remember, but I registered it through my WeChat.
Oh, okay. You signed in through your WeChat. I got it. Okay. So I've been using Hello Talk for like over 8 years.
8 years?
Yeah, 8 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I've been using it for over 8 years, and I've never ever deleted it and then re-downloaded it like you. I've used it consistently for 8 years, over 8 years.
Wow, it's
But
amazing.
in the beginning, like you said, it wasn't what it is today. In the beginning, it was just, maybe you could just meet some people, you could like do some language exchange, chat with people, and maybe post some things on your moments and stuff like that. But they had no live stream, no voice rooms, they have no class, they had nothing what they have now.
Yes, so I deleted at that time.
That's okay. I don't blame you. Some people did that. I know some people that did that and they said it was too boring, it was useless, it didn't help me. That's okay. But now it's better. They've
Yes, it's
improved
better.
they've improved they've improved it a lot.
Yes, and I found a lot of foreigner they open live stream for free.
Yeah. Yeah. It's free. Did you pay any money to join the live stream tonight?
No,
See? It's free.
so yes, so it was very surprised me, and at the first time I think, just like all of you will get some feed from it, so you open live stream.
So you think that we getting paid?
Yes, but someone told me you just for free, and it's very
Yeah.
surprised me.
Yeah, I don't get paid. I don't get paid to do live streams. A lot of people ask me that or think that I work for Hello Talk and that Hello Talk pays me, a salary or something to do these live streams, and it's not true. I don't get paid to do these live streams. It's kind of just like a hobby for me.
Yes.
So it's a hobby and I enjoy doing it. So it's not a paid job for me.
Yeah, but it's a very luck for all of us.
Yeah. Oh, it's lucky for me too. So we both. It's lucky for the people who join my live stream and the audience. Good for them because they get to hear different. They get to hear different, conversations from different people from different countries, and they have to. But they have to listen to me all the time. Maybe that gets boring for some people. But anyway, it's good for me too because I get to meet a lot of new people, and I met you tonight. It's the first time I've met you.
Yes, it's it's the first time.
Right? It's the
Also, I
first time
met
we've
you.
met. So yeah, it's the first time we met. So I can say I've met a new friend tonight. Actually, I've met two new friends because Lucy, the young lady that came up before you, it's the first time I met her. She's only had Hello Talk 8 days, 9 days.
Yes, I have seen it.
Yeah. So it's nice. It's good for people to practice their English and make new friends. So it's a I think the app is good for most people.
Yes.
Great. So your hobbies, did you tell me what your hobbies are? I can't remember. I don't think you did.
My hobby is reading.
Reading fiction, nonfiction, document. What kind of books? Autobiographies, biographies. What kind of books do you like to read, Cece?
Um, it's all kind because my major is Chinese language and literature. Yes,
Wow.
yes. So I love to read and all of them. But I also will have the interest, more interest on the history and the fiction.
And China. Well, you know this better than I do because you're Chinese, and China has a pretty long history, right?
Yes,
Like 5,000 years.
yes,
It's pretty long. So you have a lot of history to study.
yes. It's totally right.
Yeah, many dynasties, lots of things happened in those 5,000 years. You have a lot of things to study. So you have good for you. It's good. I think it's good for your brain to keep it exercised by reading books.
Yes.
Good. So do you have any reading is a good hobby, I think that's great, but do you have
Mm.
any other hobbies that, maybe involve going outside and meeting people and, some entertainment besides reading?
Um, Wait a moment. need to spell it because I don't know how to say it in English.
Oh,
I very love
oh,
to
okay.
stay at home.
You really
Yes,
like to stay at home.
I don't like any sports. Uh,
Okay, so you
yes,
don't like to go
unless
outside and do any
I feel
sports?
I almost die.
So do you like to do some sports in your home, like exercise or
Yes,
yoga or
yoga.
do something like
Yo,
that?
yo- Yoga. Sometimes when I yes, a little.
Yoga. Okay, so you like to do some yoga. That's healthy for you, Cece. Good for you.
But about 1 month once. Yes.
Once a month? That's okay. It's more than I do it. I don't even do it once a month. I don't even do yoga once a year. So you're doing yoga a
Uh,
lot more than I do.
uh, tonight's topic is sleep habits.
Sleep habits, right? How about your
It's
sleep
very
habits,
bad.
Cece? Are they pretty healthy?
Yeah, yes, so the sports is the second I need to consider. The first thing I need to consider is to change my
Okay.
sleep habits.
Yeah. 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 Sometimes people have, if as long as you acknowledge that you have some poor sleep habits, that's the first thing. Then you just need to make
Yeah, I
some
have tried
lifestyle
3 months,
changes.
but it doesn't change.
Oh, okay. But it takes time. But you just have to force yourself. So for instance, Cece, how late do you stay up at
2
night?
or 3 a.m. Yes.
2 or 3 a.m.? Okay. What
Uh,
time do you wake up in the morning?
if I
On
am
a
a
work day when you have
freelancer
to work.
and
Oh, I got it. So you don't have to
yes,
be at an office at a certain time. That explains it.
y-
That's why. if you had to be at an office, say at 9:30 or 10 o'clock every day, you would be probably have a different sleep habit. But people who freelance and work at home or whatever most of the time, they have a more, a different, they have different
Yes,
sleep
but I
habits.
want to change it. I think it's very unhealthy.
Yeah, it can be, but I mean, what times do you wake up, Cece?
I
Maybe 10 or
want
11?
7. Oh,
You
no, no,
wake
no,
up
no,
at
no.
7?
You asked me, oh, I think you asked
What
me what time I want.
Oh, what time do you
It's
wake up in the
about
morning?
12. Yes.
Lunchtime. So you never eat breakfast.
Sometimes I fall asleep at 3 a.m. But I will wake up at 9 a.m. At that time I will eat breakfast.
And then you'll go back to sleep. And
No,
then you'll go
just
back to
wake up.
sleep. Okay. 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 Yeah. So, maybe you have some goals. You have to set some goals and try to make some lifestyle habits. Maybe go to bed earlier. Try to change your
Yes, I
routine
think
a little
so.
bit. That's part of it. And it's hard to do. I know if you've been doing this for many years, it's hard to change those habits
Yes,
sometimes.
maybe don't use the phone.
Yeah, that would be the first thing because you probably like to watch what Douyin or Bilibili, those short videos
Yes.
or WeChat or something like that, right? Yeah. So you have to make a conscious effort to put your phone down and not look
Yes, you
at
are
it.
right.
And put it on silent so you can't hear like notifications when somebody sends you a message, you can't hear it. That's what I do. I just put my phone on silent so I can't hear, any notifications if anybody sends me messages because if I didn't, I get hundreds of messages every day.
Hundreds?
Hundreds. Yeah. When I wake up in the morning on Hello Talk, I maybe have 50
Okay,
messages
that's too
waiting.
much.
Well, I have a lot of friends on Hello Talk, and a lot of them have questions for me. So usually by the time I wake up in the morning or some during the day, I'll have 50 to 100 messages, but I respond to all of them. And the same on WeChat. WeChat, I get lots of messages also,
Yes.
but I respond to all my messages. Yes, I do respond to every single message. So it takes me time, but I do it like in the morning. Maybe I don't do it when I first wake up because I'm busy, but when I'm like on the subway on my way to work or something, I'll
It's
answer
kind of
messages. That's
routine.
what I do. Yeah, yeah, kind of a routine, but it's okay. So anyway, you don't have good sleep habits.
Yes, I have a uh very serious about the sleep.
Okay. So how long have you really had like this these poor sleep habits? Like how many
Maybe
years?
6 years.
6 years. Okay. Well, the good thing is that that you need to change it. So it just takes time. You just have to give yourself some time, be very, try to set some goals on what time you're going to sleep, and then you just have to be
Yes,
very
I
strict
need
with
to try
yourself.
it.
Sure. Yeah. It's I know it's not easy. So do you have any other do you have any addictions? Like me, I'm addicted to coffee. Do you have any addictions, anything
Yes,
you're
I
addicted
have
to?
one thing. It's spicy food. Yes,
Okay, you're addicted to
but
spicy
now
food?
I just quit it.
Okay. Okay, you quit eating spicy
Because
food.
the last
Why?
years, I get sick.
Oh,
No
okay. You
stomach
had some
is
stomach
the
problems?
skin problem.
Oh, some other illnesses. You had some other
Illness,
illness, a sickness.
sickness.
Yeah, you said you got sick from
Yes.
spicy food?
It's skin problem. Yes,
Oh, skin problems like rash, like a red
yes,
rash,
it's
like
red.
red bumps on your skin. Okay, yeah. So yeah, so you had to quit eating
Yes,
some spicy food, right?
I can eat it about once a
Okay. Did you?
month, but
Okay.
previous I eat it every day.
Wow. I can't eat spicy food very often, especially spicy food like from, certain provinces where it's really, really spicy. Sichuan province, like Chengdu. If I go to Chengdu, sometimes they have really, really spicy food.
Yes.
Or Changsha, Chongqing, yeah, spicy food.
Okay, and what food you
So you had,
favorite?
so you had to stop.
Yes,
What's my favorite food? Like, are you talking Chinese food or are you talking like
any type of.
any type of food, or do, do I like? Okay, well, if I when I'm in China, I usually eat Chinese
Yes,
food every day. Okay, and I guess if I had to say what my favorite would be, I would have to say
烤鸭，
roast duck.
烤
Kaoyang? Is that
烤
what
鸭。
they call it? I can't speak
Yes, yes, I
Chinese,
know.
so Peking duck. Okay, I guess that's what I like the most. I don't eat it that often because I don't have time. But if my friends ever say, "Hey Todd, let's go out to dinner. What do you want? We're buying," I'll say duck. They're like, "Okay." You don't want to go to hot pot, Todd? I go, I don't want to go to hot pot. I go to hot pot all the time. So I like hot pot, but I don't want to eat it all the time. So anyway, yeah, I like dumplings, rice, duck, noodles. I eat that Chinese food every
Yes.
day. So I guess I mean, I can't say if I had to choose one that I like the
Okay.
most, I would say roast duck. What's
Western.
your favorite Western
Uh,
food?
can I say only McDonald's?
You can. That's okay. At least you're honest. I respect that. That's good. Yes. McDonald's. I like McDonald's. I love McDonald's, but I hate it. So I kind of like have a love-hate relationship with McDonald's. I love to eat it, but I hate what it does to my body.
Yes, it's unhealthy.
Yeah, it's unhealthy. It makes me fat, makes me feel not so comfortable, but I love to eat it because it tastes so good, but I hate it. So we call that a love-hate relationship.
Yes.
Great. So what are you going to do this weekend, Cece? Do you have big
No,
plans to go outside and have
uh,
fun and do something?
I told you I am a freelancer and I will always have a little lazy.
Okay.
So I need to, yes,
So you're always a little
and
bit
this
lazy.
weekend I can go out to play. I have to work.
You have to
Yes.
you have to work this weekend. And so most of your work, your freelance work, do you spend a lot of time
Yes.
like on a computer,
Yes,
like your laptop?
I am a writer.
So you could okay, so Lucy, you could take your laptop and the charger and go someplace where a nice coffee shop or someplace where it's quiet, a nice quiet place, and set your laptop up, plug it in. It's gone as long as you have Wi-Fi, and do your writing outside
Oh, it
someplace,
sounds
right?
good.
Yeah. As long as there's not a lot of people, because you probably need, some little bit of peace and quiet so you can concentrate. But I think it'd be nice to get out of your house, and maybe it'll inspire you, if you're a writer. Maybe it could give you some more different types of inspiration. You just have to find that special spot where it's not, so noisy, or it's
It's
not
a
so
good
crowded, where it's
advice.
quiet.
I haven't thought it. I have seen it before. Yes, I haven't
You
thought
haven't
about
thought
that.
about that before. Okay. Okay. It's a good idea to get out of your house sometimes. I understand it's okay to stay home sometimes, but sometimes it's nice to get out, maybe try to find a place, take your laptop, and as long as this place has some Wi-Fi, maybe it will give you some extra special different types of inspiration for you for writing. Do you write books or poetry, or do you write songs or movie? What do you write? What do you write?
You can call it novel.
Novels. Okay. So maybe whatever kind of novel that you're writing now, maybe you can use some a little bit of different inspiration or some ideas. Getting outside or going someplace
Yes.
can help you with that. Try it. Just try it. If you do that and you're like, I don't like this. I can't work here. It's too noisy. I'm too distracted. It smells bad. It's too hot. It's too cold. Then just go
Okay.
back home.
It's a very good advice.
Just a suggestion. That's all I can say. Good. Well, I hope you have a good weekend, whatever you choose to do, wherever you choose to go. And thank you for coming up on stage. Do you have any more questions? Do you have any questions you want to
Maybe
ask
no.
me? Maybe no. Okay. Well, if you come up with any questions later, write them down. And so the next time you come up on stage, you say, you know what, Todd, I got a question for you. I'm like, cool, CC,
Okay.
tell me.
Okay.
Okay. So think of some, if you think of some, write them down so you have them ready the next
Okay,
time you
thank
come
you
up
so
on
much.
stage. Okay. And be ready to
No,
sing a
it's
song
no.
next time. Okay. Okay, I'm just kidding. You don't have to sing. Well, anyway, thanks for raising your hand and coming up on stage. It was a pleasure to meet you
Okay, also
and to
thank you
chat with you
for
tonight.
giving me this chance.
Okay. Well, I hope you
Okay,
have a
thank you.
relaxing weekend. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye bye. Thank you, Cece from Shenzhen. Welcome to the stage. Well, welcome to Hello Talk. Welcome back, and thank you for that very, very interesting and very fluent conversation. Your English is good. Just keep practicing. You know what? Yeah, we all make mistakes. So if you make some mistakes, it's okay. Don't worry about the mistakes. We just go past the mistakes and just keep talking. I could totally understand everything she told me. Everything that we talked about, it was very easy for me to understand what she was saying. It was no problem whatsoever. So that's the most important thing about communicating in English, or if that's the second language, is that you're learning or trying to improve on, is that people can understand what you're saying. That's what counts the most. If you have an accent, nobody cares. I don't care. Most Americans don't care. Most foreigners don't care if you have an accent. We don't care. So don't worry about your accent. As long as we can understand what you're saying, that's most important. So your listening skills and your speaking skills, two most important things. Listening first, speaking second. Because when we're babies, we listen first, then we speak. When we were babies, we listened to our parents or our grandparents, and we imitated what they said. That's how we learned to speak the language. Whatever language you learned first, that's how you learned, because you listened to your parents. You listened first and then you repeated what they said. It's the same with when you're learning a second language. You listen, repeat, and that will help you to improve your English. So thank you so much, Cece, for coming up on stage and sharing a little bit of your evening with us. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's continue on. It's still early, only 10:30, almost 10:30 here in China, but I still have lots of time tonight. So if you're raising your hand, try to be patient with me. Hi, Dan.
Hi, maybe I should turn off my camera. Okay,
That's okay. You don't have to have your camera on.
okay. So I have been waiting here for almost 1 hour and one and a
Yeah,
half
you can
an
say I've
hour.
been waiting for 1.5 hours.
Yeah,
Wow.
yes.
Thank you so much for being patient.
Yes. I was in your streaming house about 1 year ago.
You were in my live stream you were on my stage about last
Yes,
year.
I have. Yeah, last year I talked to you about your hometown.
Wow,
This
you have a
topic.
very, very good memory. I can't even
Yes.
remember what I talked
Um,
about with people 2 days ago, let alone last year. But thank you. You have such a great memory.
yes, I know today's topic is about sleeping habits. I want to share some of my experience with you guys.
Fantastic. We're looking forward to hearing your experiences with your sleep habits.
Yes. Now I am still in
You're
Shenzhen.
still, so were you in Shenzhen last year when we talked?
No, actually, I'm from Shanxi,
Oh,
Xi'an. Have you heard
yeah,
of
I've been to
that place?
Xi'an many, many times. Yeah, I've been to
Yes. And the last time we the and other
hmm
noodles, different different kinds of noodles in Xi'an.
Xi'an has
And
lots of
now,
delicious food and snacks.
yes, but the reason why I'm in Shenzhen is that I study here.
Okay.
Yes. I studied here recently, and I applied for the
Wow,
postgraduate
cool.
in Hong Kong. And I have been admitted into one of the universities in Hong Kong. Uh, but since I came here in September, I started to find that my speaking English is not that good.
Okay, so you arrived in
Um,
Shenzhen in September this month,
yes,
just a couple of weeks ago.
yes, I study in Hong Kong, but
Okay.
I live in Shenzhen, Luohu.
Oh,
Because
okay, okay.
this place is very near to Hong Kong.
Yeah,
Every
it's
day,
cheaper.
yes,
Right? It's cheaper to live. It's cheaper to stay in Shenzhen
yes,
than it is in Hong Kong.
mm,
Hong Kong's expensive.
it saves a lot
Yeah,
of money, but little
yeah, yeah, yeah.
time costing.
You can say it costs little
Uh,
time for me to commute.
yes, to commute, maybe 1 hour. I think that that time is
Sure. It's
standable for
I
me
you know what, I
every
commute
day.
I it takes me 1 hour to go to work every morning and 1 hour to come home. So I do that every single day here in Beijing. It's normal.
Yes. So I'd like to ask you one
Okay,
question
is it
about
an easy question or a hard question?
just how to improve my English
Okay. So like you're
fluency.
speaking?
Yes, maybe I can read and read the papers or the what the professor talked
Uh-huh.
in the class, um, and even I can write some notes about my study. But when I want to share my opinions or some thoughts with my roommate classmates, I sometimes I will pause and I will hesitate to see which word is more appropriate for my talking. So I think that is kind of not that fluent that be compared to
Okay.
my classmates. So I feel very that kind of
Uh-huh. So your
disappointed.
classmates are also
Yes.
Chinese, or are they Hong Kongese, Cantonese?
Uh, no, I think
Okay, I
most
mean,
of the
even though
students
they're
are
from Hong
from
Kong, I
mainland.
know they're still Chinese. But people who grew up in Hong Kong and lived in Hong Kong, learn English. There seem to speak a lot of them speak English really good.
Yes, in our, I mean the elective courses, there are someone who are from local like Hong Kong. Uh, they speak in
Sure.
they
Whenever I went to
spoken
Hong Kong, it
English
seemed
is
like a lot of people,
fantastic.
the locals, could speak really good English. The taxi drivers, the shop owners, a lot of them could speak really good English. So, and they told me that's because in Hong Kong, a lot of the people that, are from Hong Kong and grew up in Hong Kong, they learned English. They're good at it. So,
Okay, okay. I sorry, I know maybe I'm a little nervous to your comments. Yes, I saw they criticized me for speaking,
no,
and
you're
didn't
fine.
give your
No, you're doing
Todd
fine.
chance
Don't
to
worry about the
talk.
people in
So,
the comments, okay?
sorry.
some
Uh,
people some people in the comments are very critical, and yeah, a lot of times
okay.
people are very, they like to criticize a lot of people, but they're afraid to come up on stage themselves to do anything. So they want to sit in the audience and criticize you. Just ignore them. Don't worry about it, okay? They're not important. Okay, you're doing fine, Dan.
Yes.
If I
So
think that
and
you are
thank you very
doing
much.
having a problem or doing something, I will tell you. Okay, don't worry. Yeah,
Uh, you can interrupt me
yeah,
at any
sure. Yeah, that's fine.
time
That's no problem.
in
We're having a
this
good
stage.
conversation, and you're not interrupting me. I'm not interrupting you. So don't pay attention to what some of the people in the audience are thinking. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they don't matter. So it's not that big a deal if they're going to criticize. So your question was, how can you improve your fluency?
Yes. Maybe I know a lot of vocabulary,
Uh-huh.
and I can read, and I can I can do a lot of things, but I couldn't apply those vocabularies into the speaking. I think that is very challenging for me, and I want to know the reason and the why I
Okay. It's okay. That's a good question. It's a
yes.
very common question, and it's very, very normal what you're going through. So the thing that if you want to improve your pronunciation, or if you want to improve your fluency, the simple answer, and I know it's a simple answer, but it's complicated, is practice. Practice.
Practice, you mean um, uh, because my classmates are all from England, maybe in some group activities, even sometimes we use our first language, like the Chinese, instead of English, because we want to, I mean, to finish that task. So I think there's no chance for me to speak in English every day.
Yeah,
So
you can
you
do
mean
that,
I
or like
talking
here on Hello Talk,
to
try to
myself?
join some live streams, talk. But so in your like friends circle, or where you live, or your people that you hang out with, do any of them speak or want to practice English or speak English?
Maybe sometimes we force us to speak
Okay.
English. Maybe we study in Hong Kong, but sometimes the first language just come out. You mean
Yeah,
under
so
your
basically you just
the
have to, yeah,
subconsciously?
you have
I
to
mean,
push yourself to not speak your first language and try to speak and utilize your second language as often as possible. And it's uncomfortable. I know it's uncomfortable, but you have to push yourself past that uncomfortable feeling.
mm-mm.
Once you do it more and more and more, it won't be uncomfortable. It'll just be natural.
So then when I practice English, like talking to myself, so what topics should
Sure.
I choose to talk? Maybe
Yeah,
today's
yeah.
weather,
Sure.
or
Just, yeah,
my
whatever you're
feelings,
interested in:
or my
music,
life.
movies, TV shows, the weather, sports, whatever you're interested in, you can do that. Every day I post a lot of information and voice articles on my moments. I don't know if you follow my account or if you check my moments, but there's lots of articles that are my voice. You can listen to those articles and try to imitate my voice.
Uh, Last year I followed your I mean your
Yeah,
blog,
my
your
account.
big blog, or some
Mhm.
recording. Yes, your account, because that at that time I prepare for my IELTS speaking, so I am I work in I need to work every day. So since the exam finished, I just draw my attention to other aspects. So since I come to Hong Kong, the class, I started to realize, oh, my speaking English is
What
not
makes you think that?
it's still that not
Because
excellent.
are you comparing
Uh,
yourself to your other classmates?
I think
Don't. Yeah. Yeah, don't. That's
yes, just
that's
I
my
mean the peer
biggest advice
pressure,
that I give people. Don't compare
pressure.
yourself to other people. Okay? Compare yourself to where you were last year. Do you think you're speaking
Yes,
English
yes.
better this year than you were last year? I said, do you compare yourself
What do you say?
to
What did
Dan?
you say?
Don't compare don't compare yourself to
Oh,
your
okay.
classmates
Thanks for
at
your.
school because you don't know what kind of, history they have. So do you think that your English is better this year than it was last year?
I
Okay.
mean,
How
I'm
about last
better
year,
than maybe last month.
2022?
I mean, a
Okay. So
little
maybe because you didn't
for
practice
back.
a lot.
Uh,
Okay.
yes, I just focus my attention on other
Sure. Yeah,
issues in
I
my
know.
life.
Sometimes
Maybe
you
the
have other
family,
priorities. I
maybe
totally
my
understand
kids.
that.
Okay.
So but my main point is don't compare yourself to your classmates. Don't look at them or listen to them and say, "Oh, my English is horrible because they're much better than I am." But that's my first advice. Don't do that. Try not to do that.
Yes. I Okay. So I want to find some opportunities to speak through this app, Hello Talk,
Okay, great. So, do you ever
especially
have
in
an
your
opportunity
live
to
stream.
attend any English corners?
Actually, not. Actually, not. I didn't
Okay.
have any chance to
Okay, but
attend
in
the
at your
English corner in
university,
my
do
previous
they
life.
have English corners? Okay.
No, maybe in my
Uh-huh.
undergraduate campus life, we may just
Okay.
speaking our
Sure.
English at the campus. But after working for many years, I didn't have that
Okay, that's okay. So now you're attending a
perfect chance
university in
to
Hong
join in.
Kong? Okay. At that university, do you know if they have
Yes,
English corners
definitely.
for people?
Maybe I have received a lot of emails from the university, but I haven't maybe
Okay.
about the career plans or some
Okay.
workshops,
So,
but there
do you
is
have time
no
to
any
organize
English
one?
corner.
Yeah, I mean, you could just
Organize
invite your
one, maybe
classmates and say,
my classmate.
on Saturday, let's meet at like this coffee shop or this restaurant. I want to organize an English corner. We can just all, get around and practice our English. You can do that.
So, what do you think? How much time
As much time
I
as you
should focus
have, as
on
much free
to
time as you
improve my
can
English
spare.
every day?
So if you have an hour, 2 hours, whatever you have, that's what I would recommend.
Okay. Okay.
Your
Let's talk about
sleeping
the
habits.
sleeping habits in China. Yes. Since I came
Uh-huh.
to since I come to Shenzhen. I read they arranged the class has to be 4 in 1 week.
Wow, late at night?
In the night at night. Yes, late
Okay.
o'clock
Okay. Okay.
every day. Yes, in the 4 days.
1 hour?
So when I come to Luohu, okay, it's yes, and 12 o'clock, maybe 12,
10.
12 oh no, 12 o'clock. 10, yes.
I'm
10,
like, if it's 12 o'clock,
10,
are you
10
walking home
p.m.
or what?
Yes. No,
Yeah, I'm
no.
going to say, did you ride a
That
bike
will
from
be
Hong
terrible
Kong to
for me.
Luha, or did you walk from there? Yeah, because if you just, 1 hour, you get home by 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock is okay, right?
Yes. And
Yeah,
I think I need to have a rest from
sure.
the lows of
Yeah.
working, loads of study. So I will spend an hour just browsing the
But
social networks like
that's not
WeChat
resting.
or the Red Book.
That's not resting. That's
Yeah,
screen
I
time
think
for your
that
eyes. It's going to make your eyes
channel.
tired. Your brain's going to keep working. That's not really rest.
Yes. I'm just wondering why a lot of people tend to stay up late. Um, just the
Sure.
hanging in the
Right.
social networks, doing
Short
nothing, and
videos. Yep.
watching the
It's a
videos
yeah,
on
it's
the Douyin,
right. It's an
TikToks,
addiction. It's a
TikToks on
habit.
the Red Book.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a habit. So I think every time I want myself. Yes. So I'm just wondering why people tend to do this every day. Just in during your work,
Uh-huh.
you're commuting to your work or school, maybe on
It's
the
entertainment.
subway. Okay.
Sure.
So can you
I
hear me?
can hear you.
Can you hear me? Maybe the network is
Can you
not
hear
that
me?
good. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, I can.
Okay. So
I
I
can
think the
hear
answer to your
you very
question,
clearly.
why people do it, is because it's entertainment. Yeah, it entertains them, and that's what they
Entertainment.
want. They want to laugh, they want to hear music, they want to watch funny videos or interesting videos. It's entertainment to them.
So they just want themselves to release from the work or anything,
Yep.
and no brain functioning, no thinking about anything,
Yes,
just
definitely.
release themselves.
That's how they choose to, rest their mind or relax. They choose to, to watch, those social media apps.
Oh yes. um so um I so what's your question
My
for me?
question is how do you relax? What do you like to Yeah, what do you like
In
to do in
my
your free time?
maybe sitting in the Starbucks with my
Okay.
by myself. Yes, to um, to take my laptops or my iPads, reading some papers or some other stories, even watching the
Good.
TV series and other videos about my favorite.
Uh-huh.
The
Okay.
singers.
So when you're
Oh
watching
yes.
like movies or TV shows or videos on your laptop or your iPad, are they in English?
Actually, not
Okay.
not all of them.
Okay. My Another piece of advice is try to do as much as you can in English. Everything. Yeah. You have to
In
have an
English.
English you have to immerse yourself in English. You have to have an English environment. TV shows, movies, music, as much as you can, podcasts, yeah, everything you can do in English, do it.
So that's a perfect and a practical way for us to
Sure, it's
practice English,
practical,
to improve the our
right,
English
and it's
fluency.
fun. It's fun. You need to make English,
Yes.
you need to make learning English fun, not boring. If you just read books or textbooks, English textbooks and stuff, it's going to be boring. Or try to memorize vocabulary words, it's boring. So you have to watch some fun TV
Yes.
shows or movies or whatever and try to do it in English. Try to do as much as you possibly can in English.
So maybe I was a little, I mean, understandable with that
Yeah.
person,
So I
Fifi. That's the one on the stage. Everyone is lazy.
Yeah, we all
Everyone
sometimes are. Yeah, I think
is
everybody
lazy.
has, a lazy, some laziness inside us. I think it's pretty, I think everybody has that. I think we all have some lazy bones in our bodies.
Yes. So the work or the family life and the study, we are just be forced to throw into that. We need to improve this, that, and our well-being, our salary, and our, I mean, the diploma. I think that's kind of uh, a lot of
It's
loads
a
on
lot of
me.
work, right?
Yes, a lot of work on
Yeah.
inside
Sure.
my heart.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why you need to sometimes relax and do something that doesn't involve a screen.
Yes. Think I came here for almost a half
Uh-huh.
a month away from my family. I mean, my daughter and my husband and my mom and my dad. So I'm from the northwest city,
Uh-huh.
Xi'an. Yes, so I need to adjust myself to the weather. I told before the humid
Right.
weather.
Yeah. I don't like humid
Yes,
weather.
yes. Every day during this month, it rains every
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
All this
I
day.
like the dry air in Beijing and the dry air in Xi'an.
Yes, uh, we
Yes.
have the same
Yeah.
opinion.
But I guess the thing about, trying to improve your English pronunciation or your fluency, you just have to, don't try to do it by yourself. Try to find some people, like some friends or somebody there that has the same goals, and try to work together with somebody.
So it may be a little fine.
Yeah, and like I said, if you're in a class and you're some of them, it just try to see if someone wants to organize an English corner. You don't have to have a foreigner there to do an English corner. You can all get together and just practice your English for a couple hours at a coffee shop and just, practice English. That's okay. Share ideas. Maybe they can give you some ideas, about how they improve their English.
Mm.
That's something that's good, if you try to share some ideas with your peers.
So
Yes.
that will make a difference.
Definitely, yes. It's not going to
Definitely.
make a difference. It's not going to make a difference
Okay.
overnight, but through time, if you do it consistently and try to meet and do something, once a week or whatever, it will make a difference.
Yes. So I need to adapt to a lot of things. Maybe the study, the weather, and even the food,
Yeah. How
like
long have you
food.
been there? Did you?
Maybe just uh uh August 20, the last day of
Okay, so you just got there a
August.
couple of weeks ago. Okay, that's okay. You're
Yes. Because
okay.
we have our orientation day
Yeah.
September
Yeah, you're
4th,
just new.
a month.
Yeah, you're new there, so it takes time to get acquainted and meet new friends. And once you become comfortable, meet some friends, yeah, try to hang out with some people and, speak English. That's what you have to do. You have to try to speak English as often as possible.
Yes, my fluency is not that good compared to my classmates. So maybe my emotion is a little. I mean the
Yeah, I understand. Yeah,
down.
it's because you're once you make have you made any new friends there yet?
Yes, I have 3 or 4 friends. We both study together, and we all live
Good.
in
That's
Shenzhen.
good. Well, I know there's a lot of foreigners in Shenzhen. A lot of
Yes, but
yeah.
a lot of foreigners. I saw a lot of foreigners in
Yeah.
at my campus, not
Okay. Well, if there's
not in
foreigners on your
Shenzhen.
campus, then maybe you could practice English.
You mean just
Well, I mean, just like
pick
I said,
anyone
if you organize an
randomly?
English corner, try to organize an English corner, and and try to invite some foreigners to come there to practice. That would be good.
Okay, thanks for your
Yeah, I think
advice
that's
and the
I think
suggestions.
English corners because part of learning English you have to create a social environment, an English environment to do that. And English corners are probably the easiest thing because your maybe your classmates or your friends maybe they all want to do the same thing.
Yes, when I practice again and again, my language input, I mean the acquisition can just be, uh, I mean the
Yes.
become the output. Okay, so I just believe in myself to practice. That's
Right, right.
all of
Just yeah, be
this.
confident. Don't compare yourself to other people who you think speak better than you. Maybe they do. Who cares? It's not about you don't care about them. You just care about yourself. Don't compare yourself to them. Maybe they spent, lots and lots and lots of money and went to these really really expensive English classes. Maybe that's why they speak better English. Who knows? Who knows why? Everybody's on a
Okay,
different journey, so you don't know what their history or their past is like, why they speak better English than you. It doesn't matter.
okay. So I think I have taken your time for a
Okay. Yeah.
lot of more time. I can leave some time to
Sure. Do you have any
others.
questions for me besides that? Any other questions? Okay.
No, I just to have
Okay.
faith on myself,
Yeah,
just
just keep
practice.
practicing. You have some,
And I,
have confidence in yourself, and you will. It doesn't happen quickly, but it takes time. But slowly but surely, you'll see some improvement.
yes, just practice anything,
Right, right.
any
Whatever. I
topics
would
about
I would
English.
suggest
You
topics
mean?
maybe you're interested in. That would make it more fun. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Great.
thank you,
Have a great night.
thank you.
Bye bye.
Good night.
Okay, thank you so much, Dan, for coming up on stage and practicing your English and a really, really good conversation. Yeah, it's there's a lot of different methods that you can use to help you to improve your English. Many different methods. You have to find something that you like, you enjoy, and and you will see improvement. Now, improving English doesn't happen overnight. It's not something that happens very, very quickly. There is no magic pill that you can take that's going to help you improve your English. It takes practice, 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 and you have to practice imitating. That will help you to improve your speaking. Now, nobody's going to be perfect because nobody is perfect. I'm not perfect. I don't know anybody who is a perfect English speaker. So, um, but it will help you to improve if you practice as often as possible. Open your mouth. If you listen to some uh, TV shows, podcasts, that will help with your listening skills. And you just have to try to imitate native speakers. That's how you improve your speaking. Now, you're not going to speak perfectly. That's okay. Nobody expects you to speak perfectly, especially me. I don't expect people to speak perfectly. But as long as I can understand what you're saying, even if you make mistakes, it's okay. We all make mistakes. So making mistakes is part of the learning process. Making mistakes is part of the learning process. So if you speak and you make mistakes, it's okay. Most foreigners, if you go to America and you're speaking English and you make some mistakes, most people are not going to laugh at you, or they're not going to say anything. It's just going to roll right over their head, and it's not going to be that big a deal. As long as they can understand you, most people are not in America or in the West, they're not going to make fun of you if you make mistakes, because they know it's your second language. It's okay. When I lived in America, I lived in Texas, and in Texas, there's lots of people from Mexico, or some, and they speak Spanish speaking countries. Maybe English wasn't their first language, Spanish was or is, and they were learning English, or they were speaking English. They made a lot of mistakes, but I never ever corrected them. I never laughed at them. I never made fun of them, because I knew that English wasn't their first language. Spanish was their first language, and they didn't know how to speak English fluently, but they were trying, they were practicing, they were communicating with me, and I never ever made fun of them. So it's okay if you make mistakes. Don't worry so much about it, okay? Don't worry if you make mistakes. It's normal. And it's part of the learning process. So it's perfectly okay. So tonight our topic is sleep habits. And I've heard lots of different ideas, and people have different sleep habits. I can't I'm My sleep habits are not very good. I can tell you right now, I stay up, I don't sleep a lot. Um, I can function okay. I can work okay. I can communicate okay. I can socialize okay. My body, I guess, doesn't require 10 or 12 hours of sleep every day. I couldn't do it. I get 6 to 7 hours a day. That's about it. And I know that maybe my doctor in America, he's going to say, Todd, you know, you need more sleep. I'm like, okay. But my body doesn't require me to have more sleep. I can function okay. I do my job. I'm not falling asleep during my work day at work. Um, so it's okay. Some people need more sleep, and that's perfectly okay, because everybody is different. We're all unique. But anyway, good sleep habits just mean that you try to, you know, when I sleep pretty sound. I don't usually wake up in the middle of the night. If I do, it's maybe just to use the bathroom. That's it. I don't wake up um, in the middle of the night. I usually sleep straight through the night until my alarm goes off, and I wake up in the morning. And sometimes I wake up before my alarm goes off. So anyway, thanks everybody for joining us tonight. Yes, it is Starbucks night, and my coffee is almost gone. The weather in Beijing is very beautiful, um, because it's autumn and it cools off really, really nice outside. In the mornings, it's nice and cool and very comfortable. In the afternoons, when the sun comes up, it's kind of a little warm. But, that's autumn. It's my favorite season, and I love to be outside as much as possible. Mm, that coffee is gone. So it is a beautiful time. It is a beautiful time here in Beijing. So 11 o'clock, I think I'm going to call it a night. I think I'm going to say goodnight, because I have coffee as my sleeping habit. Yeah. I have some I have some work to do tonight. I have a class, not late, not early. I can sleep tomorrow morning. I don't have to get up early tomorrow. I don't have to get up early tomorrow morning because my first class is not early in the morning. So I don't have to wake up early. So I can sleep in if I want tomorrow morning, but I know I won't. I'll probably wake up around 7. I don't have to get up at 6 tomorrow. So I'll set my alarm anyway, but I don't have to get up early. So anyway, but I do have a little bit of work to do tonight to prepare for my day tomorrow. I have a couple of classes, plus I have an English corner tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock, from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. And then I have a English, what we call language mix. It's kind of like an English networking event. Everybody gets together, usually around 30 or 40, maybe 50 people. You know, many different foreigners from different countries are there. Lots of Chinese people, lots of people from different, different jobs. You know, some are university students, some are, they work. So it's, a big group of people. We get together, we speak English together, we practice. They get the chance to talk to native speakers and practice their English and meet new friends. It's a networking event. It's a lot of fun. That will be tomorrow night. So I won't be doing a live stream tomorrow night because I will be attending this language mix, what you would call a language mix tomorrow night. So I won't be doing a live stream tomorrow night, but I will be back Sunday night. I'll be back Sunday night with another live stream. What the topic is Sunday night, I don't know. I haven't thought about the topic. Maybe it'll be music. Maybe it will be just free chat. Maybe I'll just tell people, you know what, you can come up on stage and talk about whatever you want. Okay. So, anyway, maybe you can come up on stage Sunday night and sing a song if you want. That's okay. Whatever you want, it's your stage. Okay, you can do that. You can say or do, well, almost anything you want. We do have some limitations, but anyway, thank you so much everybody for joining me tonight. It was a pleasure to meet you. If you raised your hand and you didn't have an opportunity to come up on stage, come back Sunday night. You don't have to sing a song Sunday night if you don't want to. If you just want to come up on stage Sunday night and just have a random conversation about whatever you want, that's okay. Okay. That is okay with me. I'm very flexible when it comes to my live streams. I'm not that strict. Okay. I have a very, very flexible live stream. So it's not that strict. So if you'd like to come up on stage Sunday night and chat, come back. I would love to talk to you. So thanks again for joining us tonight. I appreciate all of the guests that came up on stage. We had some great conversations. And thank you so much for everybody who sent me the gifts. I appreciate that. All the positive comments. I do appreciate all of your positive comments. It means a lot to me. So have a good night. Have a fantastic weekend. And I will see you back here on Sunday night. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye, everybody.